Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to the Wildflower Wills Knitting Channel. I'm Louise, and it is Monday, which means we are casting on a brand new project. So, you guys, as you know, we are going to talk about the yarn that you were voting for because this week's project is socks. Okay, and I've already dropped one ball on the floor. Hold on, let me grab them both. Okay, so we'll talk a lot in a moment about these two balls. We'll find out which one is the winner, what project I'm going to cast on. I have got a couple projects here to show you that I have made some progress on. I have some brand new yarn. No, I have new yarn that I pulled out of my stash that's been there for like ever and ever and ever that we're going to talk about a new project that I'm going to start with it as well. And then we're just going to see what you guys are all working on. We may chat about what the Fiber Friends are doing this month. We will just see. We're going to chat for an hour. So get comfy with your knitting and let's talk about the voting. You guys, apparently, all it takes is two super gorgeous balls of sock yarn to get everybody out to vote. I think the Autumn says I wanted Christmas. Okay, I think that um this is the most votes we have ever had for a New Start Monday project. And I will tell you this, the winning ball of sock yarn had more votes than we usually get all together for both sides of the voting. So it got a lot of votes. Typically we get about, I don't know, 106 always kind of sticks in my head. So sometimes it's a little over 100, maybe 100 up to 110. I can't remember what the most votes we have had up until now has been, like maybe 130-ish or something. So typically we're like right around 110, 106 kind of thing. Tonight, there was, I don't want to give it away, can't let you read my note. 160 votes for these sock yarns, you guys. I think this is an all-time record. I'm going to have to record that number and see if we can break it. Sometime in the future. So there was lots. Okay, there was lots of votes for these. Okay, so let's look at the yarn. So signature 4-ply. So this is a West Yorkshire spinner yarn. There was lots of votes for this yarn. People were saying, they love it. They have knit with this before. Couple people said that they were even like so up on West Yorkshire spinners yarn that they were like pretty sure it was the Hollyberry colorway. And somebody also said that they don't put names of the yarn on the ball band. And some yarn companies don't do that. But if you happen to go online, they will say the yarn number and the name of it. But they don't know why they don't put it on the ball band. Because to me, that would be a huge selling point. Because I know lots of times, and I'm sure you guys can all be the same, is if I'm stuck between two balls of yarn, the name of the yarn is what leans me one way or the other. Anyways, a couple people said they thought this was Hollyberry, and you are right. I'm not sure where this yarn came from. It was in my stash. I don't know if probably came from either Little Red Mitten or Knit Stitch. Those are always most of my yarn comes from there. And it does say on their printed tag, it does say Hollyberry. So this stuff, and so like most West Yorkshire spinners yarn, it is 100% wool with no nylon. So is this still the case? Oh my goodness. This one has nylon in it, you guys. This is 75 wool, 25 nylon. Okay, that surprised me. I was expecting it to be 100% wool and then oh no, wait, maybe I'm thinking they're non-superwash. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I'm so always thinking there's something you have to watch out for this. You guys are probably gonna tell me in the comments here. Um, yes, no, excuse me, non-superwash. That's what it is. So let's see. Yes, so this says 75% wool, does not say superwash. So sorry, I got my facts mixed up here. Um, but yeah, for some reason I was thinking it was gonna be 100%. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Um, so non-superwash wool, so you do have to be careful about washing it and drying it. Just be a little extra careful about that. Oh, Melanie says she always washes it in the dryer. And I know we talked about this, I think Saturday on the Fiber Friends, because Cheryl is knitting a Christmas colorway right now. And that's what a lot of people were chiming in and they were saying, I still throw it in the washer and it's fine. So that's good to know because, eventually things end up in the washer when we don't want them to, even when we try our hardest to be super careful about it. So, anyways, this is nice. So it is Holly Berry. It's lovely. There was lots of comments about this saying, "Start now." Start now so I can have a Christmas colorway sock finished for next year. I don't know. I did not get my Christmas sock finished this past December, and I started it, I think, in October. Maybe that was it. Maybe October wasn't didn't give myself enough time. Maybe I do need to start it in January. But then there was also equally just as many comments of people who said, nope, nope, nope. Save the red, save it till next November, and cast it on then. So the Christmas yarn, you guys were kind of split on. Some said, yep, do it now. Some said, nope, wait. And typically I'm always wait, right? Like wait till the Christmas movies are on, wait till the Christmas lights are up, wait till I'm in the mood to knit Christmas socks. Well, that always backfires because then I never get them done. So maybe this is the time to do it while you're still kind of in the Christmas spirit, in that tail end of the holidays. Maybe that is the time to start Christmas socks. All right. The other option is this comfort sock yarn. It looks like is it German? Anyways, that's it. This came from Little Red Mitten, and this I just bought in December because this was one of the balls that I bought for some of us girls that get together in a knitting group, and we do a retreat weekend every spring. I bought us all sock yarn with the idea that we could have matching socks for our retreat. Kind of like, when people go away and they have matching sweaters, like a Rhinebeck sweater. Well, we're going to have retreat socks. Maybe. I don't know. Everybody, I'm probably going to be the one everybody's going to have to worry about to see if I actually have my socks done. But this is the yarn that this was intended for. So I think that is in May that we're getting together. So it might not be a bad idea to cast these on sooner rather than later. Um, okay, so I'm just gonna take a look in the chat here. So Dawn says, wait for Christmas in July. See, I think I think I need to embrace Christmas in July for sure. Oh, Susie said the same thing. Meet those Christmas in July. So hi everybody. I see tons of people here chatting away in the comments. So I'm glad you guys are all here visiting away as I'm talking about these sock yarns. So I have never knit with this. I don't even think I had seen it until I went shopping in December. And I just loved the marled look of this yarn. Oh, what did Nancy said? That's why I chose the green. Oh, you chose the green because you wanted this to wait till July? Aha, see, look at you guys put a lot of thought behind your voting. Okay, so this yarn did come from Little Red Mitten, and I don't know, what can I tell you about it? It is so looking for the English on here. 75% superwash, 25 nylon. So your good old 75-25 superwash. Isn't it so pretty? Anyways, um oh, I try Christmas in July last year, Jude? Obviously, maybe that was my warm up. Maybe this year it'll be the year. So anyways, okay, you guys, 160 votes. So you guys know, and it is totally fair game. You can vote in all the places. You can vote twice on Instagram, once in stories, once in the feed post. You can vote over Wildflower Wool's Facebook page and then right here on YouTube. So there's lots of places if you really, really, really want something to win. You got a few places you can vote. So, oh, Nancy says no. So you could have socks made with your friend. Oh, okay. Um, oh, that's why you chose. Oh, because do you remember that story from when I told it before when I showed this right after Christmas? You guys are smart. You guys have got good memories. Finish knitting this year's Christmas socks. The one that maybe I probably should finish those. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll finish those ones come July. All right. Oh my goodness. Okay, I got Melanie and Liz giving me the drum roll here. Hi, Cindy. Um, oh no, Cindy hasn't been feeling well. That's not good. Okay. All right, you guys. Insert your own pretend drum roll here. The winner with 71% of the votes. The winning yarn had 113 votes out of the 160. Um, is. So was it? Is it the socks so I can have them for my retreat with my friends? Will it be the Christmas yarn so I have a full 12 months to get them knit? Both are good options. And the one that I am casting on is the green. So Christmas, I mean, we're probably are not far wrong thinking that I should cast them on now, but I may totally lose the Christmas mojo come, like in a couple of weeks. So, oh no, Melanie. Melanie wanted the Christmas ones, I'm guessing. Anyways, this is it. So I think it was Donna said in the comments that she had knit with this yarn and really enjoyed it. So I'm excited to give it a try. It's super, super pretty. It is totally my colors. I cannot wait um, to do this. Cindy said green. Okay, so green is Cindy, is that what you were guessing it was going to be? You are right. It is green. So, I spent a lot of time this weekend organizing my yarn up here, which meant I didn't get a lot of knitting done this weekend because I was cleaning. I was in the cleaning mode. And you guys all know, well, I think at least definitely with me, when that mood strikes you, you have to go with it because, it's yeah, I was in the zone. I was sorting yarn, I was organizing, and I got a lot done. Got a lot done. But um anyways, oh, I voted for her. Oh, hi Jocelyn. Yes, I saw Jolly you voted for the holly berry, the green or the red, the Christmassy one. Anyways, this is it. So, when I was organizing, that's where I was going with that train of thought. I found a fair number of sock whips, you guys. A fair number. So I put them all together in one big bag and oh, Liz. Oh no, I'm behind already. Anyways, I'm going to pull a sock needle out of one of those sock whips to use here because I want to set myself up for success. And I always seem to do much better when I'm knitting with a 9-inch circular needle. So I am going to find that. I'm going to steal it from another project and cast on. Okay, so if you guys didn't see Liz's comment, Liz asked me, did I do my whiteboard? Oh my gosh. You know what? I actually meant to do it really quickly. I know, and I moved it because it's not even here anymore. Because I actually moved it. I took the plastic off it so I was gonna find some washi tape and mark it all out like I did the other one. That didn't get done. So when I got home from work tonight, I thought, okay, I'm just going to grab a marker and I'm going to write on here sweater. So I could just say I had something wrote on the whiteboard. And then I got distracted, and that didn't happen either. Okay, there's always next week. There's always next week. I won't stress about it. I will get it done. Um, yes. So anyways, my sweater. Okay. Let's talk about the sweater. This is what you guys voted for. Super awesome. You guys definitely liked this. A lot of votes. That was fun. I could not believe the amount of votes. So that was wonderful. Cindy, okay, Cindy, yes, I was wondering about you. So Jocelyn and I ended up we had techie trouble, so we didn't chat Thursday night, but we chatted Friday night. And I was wondering, Cindy, if you had gotten your socks done because I did not get my Christmas socks done. So Cindy, you didn't get yours done either, but that was because you said you've been feeling sick. So that is a bummer, but that happens. Okay, so let me show you what I've been working on. So the Fiber Friends, this month, January, you all voted. No, not we discussed, and a lot of people were saying they wanted to do a finish up, clear the needles kind of thing, start the new year by finishing up some projects. So that's what we are doing over at the Fiber Friends. So I worked a little bit on my mistake rib scarf because I love this. I love this. I think I should just have one of these on the needles all the time. Karen Cakes, super lovely to knit with. What colorway is this? Red velvet. So pretty. And I did get this whole color section, the beige. I got it all done and moved into the, what is that, like a gray. So I don't know where I was when I showed it last. I was probably somewhere here, almost finished the red. So that was good. So that was a couple of nights knitting and I got that much done. So I'm hopeful I'm going to get this finished in the month of January for the Fiber Friends Clear Your Needles Challenge. So that was what I worked on. And it was nice. I was just kind of in the mood for something that I could just work on and not think about, right? And so that was the one. It was sitting beside the table and I just always just went and grabbed it and picked it up and I thought, I'll just do a row or two. And then, half an hour later, I'm still like, okay, I'm just gonna do one more row. um Oh, Cindy says she's not starting anything else till you finish what's on your needles. Well, see, then that's good. January is a good clear up some things, right? Susie says my theory with sock needles is to buy another one or two more 9-inch needles if mine are already being used. Susie, that has been my theory for a number of years, and I know I keep doing that, but I need to try not to do that. I'm not going to say I never will because I probably will. Um, okay, so that was scarf knitting. I had a lot of fun knitting that mistake rib scarf. Love it. One of my favorite patterns. Super, super easy. Even if you mess it up, it's easy to unknit and find exactly where you went off track because you're just doing knit two, purl two, but instead of stacking two knits on top of two knits and two pearls on top of two pearls, you're off by one stitch. So, whatever you're starting, so if you're looking at your work and you have a knit and a purl, if the knit is the first stitch, you know you're starting knit, knit, and then you go purl, purl. So, it's really easy to just to keep track of. Hey Bernadette. Oh, you're just back from your local yarn shop knit social. Oh, you had a knit night tonight. Lovely. Okay, what am I going to show you next? Okay, I'm going to show you this project next. This was my cast on. I think this was the last cast on of December. Have it in a cute little, it's a fabric bag, but it was I had a Christmas gift given to me in it. So I thought it would make a cute little knitting bag for small projects. So I think, right? I think Cheryl, this was my gift from Cheryl. She had given us the plastic Christmas bowl and it had two mini skeins in it. And it had the little pattern in there for a mini mitten ornament. I just saw Anne said, "I need to get some of your socks done so you have needles for Sock Madness." I know. I that is good theory that I should finish them to have needles, but let's be real. I'm just gonna steal the needles out of those ones too if I need them, right? Or go buy more. That's the time I would go buy more. Um, Anyways, okay, so remember this really pretty, look at this. So it's just like a pinky, well, it's more, it looks like it has a little bit of orange in there, but it looks like just really a nice pink variegated with that little touch of orange in there. And you can see it in the knitted part too. So this was the mitten ornament. I randomly grabbed five. Well, I started out with five DPNs. Somewhere along the way, I lost one. So I had to put two needles worth of stitches onto one needle, and now I'm knitting with four. And I didn't even check this as the size. I don't think. I just grabbed some sock needles and just started um, knitting on this little mini mitten ornament. And you know what I decided? I made an executive decision that I'm turning this mitten into a hat. I do not know what it is about mittens. We were saying right before that I very rarely finish mittens for some reason. And I don't I know, Cindy, look how long they are. I know. I couldn't find any short ones because I will give you one guess where all my nice little short sock DPNs needles are. All say in unison on all of my sock whips. Yes. So I had to, knit with what I had. Um Anyways, I know I was knitting this, or more accurately, not knitting this because this is just a little mini, right? It is literally a mini skein of yarn. I should have had this done 2 weeks ago, but I did the ribbing. I did up until I started to do the thumb gussets, and maybe it's because of these long needles. I don't know, but I don't know. I wasn't enjoying it, and when I went to do the thumb gussets, I didn't have stitch markers with me. I don't know. For a cute little project, it was just, I was having difficulty with it, which is a little silly, I know. But then all of a sudden, I had this brilliant idea. I'm like, I'm going to just forget about the thumb gusset, even though I did do 2 rounds of thumb increases in here. I'm like, nobody's going to know. I'm going to turn this into a hat. So I stopped decreasing for the gusset and I just randomly put a couple more stitches on the other side, but that'll even it out. And I'm just going to, I don't know, I'm just going to do some decreases now. And then I'm going to put a cute little pom pom on it and call it done and turn this into a hat. And I'm actually super excited to use this up because there's still lots of yarn in here. I'll be able to do another one out of this. And then there was an orange mini skein. I'll be able to do a couple more hats out of it. And that excites me. The mitten was one I want to do the mitten. Like I really wanted the mitten, but I don't know. I wasn't enjoying knitting it, so I'm turning it into a hat, and now, don't quote me on this, but now I wanna make, like 50 of them. Maybe it's the pom-pom, maybe it's the idea of making a little itty bitty bitty pom-pom that is, like, tipped me over the edge from mitten to hat. Anyways, that's what's up with this, and I'm hoping to get this done, like, tonight maybe, because this is getting embarrassingly drawn out here, how long this has taken me. So anyways, next week, fingers crossed for some finished mittens. I'm gonna put it back in its cute little bag so I don't lose it. And that's the story with this. Okay, that is that. Yes, so for anybody who's coming in later here, it is the green. Yeah, lots and lots of votes for the green. Um, it was a mitten set. I know. I know those it was supposed to be a mitten. I know, but it's not. Hats for mice. Okay, let's not encourage those either. Um, Okay, so last week, oh my goodness, you guys, last week was the first week of the month and first week of the month and also first week of the year. That's what I wanted to say. The very first week of the year, the very first new start, and it was a sweater because I'm hoping, I don't know, I mean, things, I'm not going to write anything in stone, apparently on my whiteboard either. But um, the idea is I'm going to start a new sweater every month. So we'll see. I mean, maybe some months I might not, but I'm thinking I will. So, anyways, so last week, of course, was going to be a sweater. And you guys, the yarn you picked is fantastic. I have got a little bit of a mess here with needles. So I've got my next needle ready because I'm ready to go up and do um, the next needle. What is Jocelyn's laughing? I thought it was a good question for you. Oh, and just in case you agree. Okay, what did I miss? Oh, trees. Did I miss something from trees? Anyways, okay. This yarn is what you all voted for last week. This is the Norwegian Ask. And oh my goodness, is it lovely to knit with? It is rustic. It is so rustic, but it is so nice and s- light. It's going to say soft. It's not soft because it definitely has a rustic feel to it, right? Like it feels like a Briggs and Little, like a Lopi, maybe not quite as rusticy as Lopi, but um it's nice. But it's soft. Or no, light. Light. Okay, I'm getting my words mixed up. It just feels very, very soft, airy. Okay. I'm moving on because I keep saying soft when that's not what I want to say. Um, light. I don't know. Does that make sense or not? Anyways, it's gorgeous to knit with. I haven't done a whole lot because it did take me a little while to find some needles, but I did reclaim some needles. And this yarn would felt amazingly, I am sure, because even just sitting here, it is sticking to itself. So let's see here. Um, okay, I've dropped some stitches. Okay, anyways, we're not gonna play lofty. Dawn, that's a good word. I'm thinking not drape, not really drape, maybe drapey. Lofty. Yes, it feels really nice. And I'm gonna have to pick up some stitches here. Anyways, I'm trying to do an impromptu magic loop here until I get I'm ready to do some increasing here. So anyways, this is it. It started. I just did a long tail cast on. I thought about doing the alternating cable cast on. And then in the end, I went for long tail because it was faster and it looks fine on such really fine yarn. This yarn, according to Ravelry, it says it is a sport weight yarn, but I don't know. It's pretty thin. So we'll see. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. It feels a little thinner to me than what I was expecting, but which is not a bad thing because um I like this a lot better, I'm thinking. So Jocelyn wanted to know how big the sock whip bag is. Um I don't know. Not like not super, super crazy. I'm it might have been just might even have just been 4, maybe 5. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really count, but it's there probably is a couple more projects that I haven't found. So anyways, so this has started. It started. And I'm just ready to do my next row is the increase row and I'm switching out a bigger needle. And I did decide, we remember last week we were talking because I have one skein of white that I bought with this. to do some color work of some sort. So I am going to do that because we were talking. I had thought briefly about doing like striped sleeves, doing solid gray body, striped gray and white sleeves. And then a few of you were saying like, no, I think I would do like a stranded yoke. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I haven't picked a pattern out yet. So that is something that I'm going to work on like right shortly here, tonight or tomorrow. See, I have a couple of ideas of what I want to do. And I'm not going to add any other colors in. I'm just going to keep it the gray and the white, keep it kind of simple, color work around the yoke. And I see 4 hats on the picture behind you. What are these? And okay, when I was cleaning, um, yeah, Nancy says you don't count. Are you just saying, like, just in general, don't count the whips because you just don't, we just don't need to know what they are? Probably a good idea. Okay, you guys, I found this. This was sitting, so my shelves that are behind me, I have these shelves all around the room, and this box was sitting on top of one of the shelves. I found this in a vintage secondhand store, and it's an empty box, but I just thought it was so interesting. So, Eagle Knit Snugglers, Eagle Knitting Mills, Milwaukee, Wisconsin is what it says on the front of the box. So, I don't know what it would have had originally, if it actually had the hats in it, if it was kits for hats. And then down here, it yeah, it just says number, color. Oh, there was number, but that's worn off. Eagle Knitting Mills Incorporated. Health, comfort, style. Oh no, what did I say? Health, comfort, style, quality. Eagle Knits Headwear. So look at that. Yeah, I know. So I was like, okay. So I know I went into the store and I don't know. Sometimes I have a habit of making people go in and having to get into places to get things off top shelves. And I'm like, I will just take that box. So I know. I think it's just fun. I'd love to do a little more research to find out a little bit more of the history of what that knitting mill was, or where it was, or how long it was in business. So yeah, it's just super fun. So um anyway, so what else have I think that's really been my knitting, because like I said, I was doing a ton of organizing in here. So eventually, in the not far off future, you'll get a tour of the whole room. And you can, yeah, see what's here. But I was, yeah, working on my stash. I thought, oh, it'll take me an afternoon into the evening. Yeah, it took me all weekend, and I'm still not still not even close to being done. But I got a really, really good start on it. So that is why my sweater does not have quite as much. That's why there's no color work done on it, because I didn't get there. But it started, and enough to know that I absolutely love that yarn. And again, I know, I don't know why I do this to myself all the time. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is such great yarn. I'm like, why didn't I cast this on sooner? So it's, yeah, it's really nice. I'm really, really, really liking it so far. So I'm happy with the one piece top down um yoke sweater, because I don't know if last week if I'd really decided what I was gonna do, if I was gonna do it pieced, if I was gonna do it, I just knew it was gonna be a sweater. But yeah, I'm happy with how this is starting out, and I can kind of see the vision for it. So I'm super happy about that. Oh, hey Pravina, how are you? Yeah, I know the box is super cool. Hi Mary. Judging by the styles, I would guess 40s or 50s. Yeah, I mean, they all like these two bottom ones are like a bonnet style. And this one almost looks like it has ears on it. So yeah, different. It is they've been around for a while. Yeah, definitely vintage for sure. Okay, so I did pull yarn out of my stash. I did find this yarn, and we were talking Friday night about Northern Knits Mystery Knit Along. And I was debating about, would I buy yarn? Would I have to buy a needle? Would I use? Nope, Sam, I haven't seen any of your comments at all until this one right now. Um, oh, Sam, you have a question. Yeah, just ask, Sam. And so anyway, so Jocelyn and Diana have worked on doing a mystery knit along shawl that started last Monday. So clue 2 would have came out today. And I mean, I remember back before Christmas we were chatting about it, and I thought, oh my gosh, this will be really fun. I'm game. Like mystery knit alongs, people either like them or they don't, because it is a little bit of um you're just going on hope, I guess, really, that you like it when you're finished, right? Because you don't get to see it, because lots of times, right, you see a pattern and we're like, yes, you like it, no, you don't, right? But when you do an MCAL, you're just kind of like, oh, it's going to be fun. Let's just see what we get. So I decided that I had this navy. So see, this is the color. We were talking about navy. Somebody said about French navy, because I said it's not like, it's not dark, dark. I think it's a little darker than it's showing on the screen. But yes, oh my gosh, Louise and Mary. Look at you, you ladies both typed the same thing at the same time. It's a leap of faith. That's right. You yeah, you just have to be open, I guess, to whatever it is. And I don't know. And I know we've chatted about this before, because I know our guild has never had good luck doing MCALs, because I would say 95% of the people are never happy with it. But then there's always a couple that do really like it and enjoy it. I like it just because, I don't know, I like to knit. I'm a process knitter. I'm not knitting for the product. So it doesn't matter to me. I just like doing the process, the excitement of having a different clue every week, excitement of seeing what it is. And this one sounds exciting because you do a little quiz um, with each clue. So that's what Mary's saying. So far, I'm a Jocelyn. She says, okay. Oh no. Oh, well, Jocelyn and Diana. So you've got a one by one here. You've got one of each. That's what yours. I just saw the J, and then okay. Okay. So that's it. So you get the clue. I don't know. There's a couple of questions. I haven't actually looked at it yet. And then you answer them, and then if you answer the question and it's a Jocelyn, you go and you look and see what stitch pattern. If you answer it and you're a Diana, you have a different stitch pattern to knit. So all of these shawls are going to be just a mishmash of patterns, right? And everybody's is going to be a little different. Um, oh, Jocelyn says people have been enjoying the quizzes. I know. I just think that is so fun. So, Louise, can you please bring Hat Pattern with you Thursday? Most definitely. I'll see what I can find for you, Sam. So, anyways, yeah, so I knew I had this navy croy in my stash. So I found it, and I have got what do I have? 4, 8. I've got 10 balls in this bag. And I have a couple of other balls in another bag that I saw on a different shelf. So I think, though, there is 2 different dye lots, even though these ones here look all the same. So I think maybe the different dye lots are in a different bag. So that's going to work out well. So that's, what does it call it? Does it just call it? It just calls it navy. Yeah. Anyways, so that's that. So, and I did find a needle as I was organizing things. I did find a needle. I found a 3.75 millimeter because this is Croy, we were talking a little bit about that for shawls with sock yarn. A 3.5 millimeter needle would be good. You want something that's going to be a little bit drapey, so you want to go bigger needle than you would do with socks. This is Croy, which again is a little thicker than hand dyed sock yarn, so you could go a little bit bigger. And anyway, so I found a 3.75 needle and it's long. It looks like it's a 36-inch. So I'm thinking that'll be good. That should be just fine for a shawl. Oh, Linda says she's on the Diana path. So you answered twice, Diana. Okay. Let's see here. Yes, I can, Sam. So anyways, yeah, so I have this yarn and I have my needle set out. So I just may cast this on tonight as well and start this. So I don't know, you guys. I can't get a mini mitten done. So how I will get along with this mystery shawl knit along, we will see. We will see. Um, but it's only the first week into the year, so I am hopeful that I can play a little bit of catch up over the next couple of nights and get back on track. Both with the whiteboard, get both of these things written on the whiteboard. I feel like I'm going to do that, and I'll post a picture on Instagram and Facebook just so I can let you guys know that I did actually write on there. And yeah, start the shawl, carry on with the sweater, and start the socks. I am like really excited. I am feeling sock knitting, you guys. Maybe it is because Sock Madness is just around the corner. And, if this would be the time for me to find my sock knitting mojo, right? Get excited about socks, cast these on, and I'm just going to do plain socks, right? I'm not going to do anything obviously fancy with this kind of yarn. So I'm just going to knit. I am just going to find my sock knitting joy. I'm going to cast these on and just do my super simple cuff down pattern and just get into the feeling that I am a sock finisher. I am going, okay. I just said last week I was never going to say the F word again. I am, but I would really, really, really like to have one sock finished next week. We'll see. But wouldn't that be good? That would just like get me right on the path, ready for sock madness, just slow and steady. Know that I can get something finished because I know I can. I just need to sit and do it. That's my problem. Anyways, but I'm certain I'm going to find my magic 9-inch sock needle, and that is going to help me out here. So that's that. So this is, I know, socks, sweaters, a new shawl. It's looking like a fantastic knitting week, you guys. And I'm going to finish up that little mini um hat, and then I found a lot of my pom pom makers, so I know I've got the little itty bitty pom pom maker. So I'm gonna do that and make a little pom pom because I think that'll be super fun. Um, I know, I know, I know. I just said it's like crazy. I know. I just said a couple nights ago I was never going to say the Finnish word because then I always have difficulty following through with that. But I know I would really like a Finnish sock, and it just depends, though, right? Depends how much time I devote between my sweater and my sock. Because I do need to do a little bit I don't know. We'll see. So I'm okay. I'm going to revamp that. And I'm just going to say, I want to have a lot of knitting done. So maybe significant progress on the sweater, a good start on the sock, a finished little mini hat, and some done on my scarf, and a start on the shawl. I don't know. We'll see. I know, not the F word. I know. I know. Just sock progress. You're right, Susie. I know. I know. Don't get too carried away. We're just going to aim for good progress. That's what we're going to do. All right. So, how has the first week of a brand new year been for you guys? What have you been working on? Have you been finishing? Have you been new starting? Have you been working on? I saw a couple people. So, a couple people here are knitting on the Northern Knits MCAL project. So, that's fun. Oh, Linda, you really like huge shawls. Well, I think this one, Jocelyn always designs big things. So I think you'll get your wish for this one. So Linda's working on this one. And who else? Mary was. I think it was you two ladies. And then I'm going to join in. Um, I know Ju says, I know you're working this week. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I know. It's that work thing. I just need to figure out how to win the lottery and just knit all day long. I know. That would help my ratio of starts to finishes greatly. What needle size for a hat all depends on your yarn, Sam. But if you're going to use a worsted weight yarn, anything a 4, 4.5, or 5 millimeter, you'll be good. Let's see. Oh, okay. Bernadette is starting a test knit for Twin Set and Pearl. Nice. So, what is the test knit? So, is it a sweater? Is it a shawl? Is it socks? Jude has, oh, you've got 5 meters of fabric prepped for making a skirt. That's exciting. That's a good way to start off the year. Hi, Kim. Kim's making a unicorn sweater for her granddaughter. One more sleeve and oh, and the collar, and it will be finished. You are so close. Oh my gosh, a unicorn sweater. How fun. So is it intarsia? Like it has just like a unicorn head on the front? Does it actually have a unicorn horn on it somehow? That would be amazing. Um, let's see. Liz has one sock done and about a third of a second one. Okay, Liz, I am channeling your sock knitting here because you almost have a full pair done. So that's exciting. Hi, Carol. Carol's finished a pair of socks. Okay, I'm gonna like need some of your your vibes too. Oh, snippet from 52 weeks of socks. You did the pattern all the way down the front. It's only available in the book. I have got the book, Carol. I'll have to go look at it. Snippet. Oh, that's so fun. And those socks are all very interesting knits. So that would have been fun. Nice. Oh, yes. Jocelyn says, "I do love the drama and drape of a big squishy shawl." Absolutely. Oh, Bernadette. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a cabled shawl. That will be gorgeous. That was kind of on my list of things that I wanted to do more of this year was cables. I need to try and fit that in there a little bit more this year because I didn't do a lot of cabled stuff last year, and I really, really like doing it. So I'm gonna see maybe next no, no, no. Next month's sweater is a 2 week sweater. Last year, though, I did cast on a 2 week sweater and a full month sweater. Um, or I could do 2 2 week sweaters, or I could do, I don't know, something. But um yeah, probably not cabled for February. Maybe for March, though, I should do a cabled sweater. That would be exciting. That sparks joy. You know, when you think of a project and you immediately want to smile and you're like, "Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to cast on." That's the feeling I want to have. Well, I do have that feeling about all of my projects, but we'll accept maybe that mini mitten. That did not spark joy. It was anyways, it's not gonna be a hat, and that brings me great joy. Okay, let's see what else is going on here. Oh, Kim says, "Yes, in Tarja," and yes, it has a horn. Oh, and a multicolored mane. Of course it has to. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's gonna be so fun. She's gonna love that. Oh, Linda, I hope so. I'm working on Clear the Needles, except for Lamb Cow. Good job. I know there's something about January and being a fresh start and clearing some needles that is always a good thing. I think maybe we'll just make January, maybe that will just always be a clear your needles month, right? We have a few things over in the Fiber Friends, like, February is always a sweater, April is always socks, and then we did, August has been, yarn dyeing challenge. So, we have some months that are kind of fixed, and then the rest we kind of just decide as we go. Ooh, let's see, Susie. Um, oh, the start has been great. You finished your first sock for hubby and started the second. That is amazing. Working on the first sock, a pair for you, and the second ball of a second skein shawl. Oh my gosh, Susie, that is, you got tons done. Partial retirement has given me more knitting time. See, that's what I need. That's what I need right there. Dawn, you have finished a lap blanket for the Veterans Hospital this week. That is wonderful. Nice. Oh, and you picked up a doll sweater that you started back in September 2020. Well, this is perfect time to get it finished. Hi, Diane. Diane's working. Oh, a Mayberry sweater with Dawn. Oh, okay. I love how the two of you are do your own little knit alongs. That is just so much fun. Sally's working on a pair of socks and a beanie. Perfect. Those are always great projects. Oh, bye, Diane. Have a great week. Jude, 1 2-week sweater and madness qualifier. You're right. You're right. That's all I can do in February. That's all I can do in February. I know, sock madness qualifier. Yeah, I know. That I'm like super excited for that too. Okay, don't get me started talking about sock madness, or we'll be here for like another 20 minutes. We'll save that. We'll talk about that in the next couple of weeks. Nancy, oh my gosh, you finished a Sophie scarf. Lovely. That is such a fun project. And oh, the Italian knitted scarf. Have another Sophie scarf on the go and conversation started. Is that something? Okay, I'm not sure what that is. Um, and amazed at how much how much you can knit so fast. Well, it's I know. Well, I knit a lot. And anyway, yeah, I just knit well, yeah. Anytime I have a second, I try to knit. Fortunately, I don't have a job that I can knit at. That would help greatly as well. Um, okay, let's see. Diane. Oh, no alert again. What is that? Oh, that's a bummer, Diane. I know. Sometimes things pop up on our screens and sometimes they don't. That's too bad. Well, anyways, did you get a chance to vote? Green is the sock yarn for this week. Sam, you're slowing down your knitting after knitting 200 dishcloths last year. There you go. Well, you know what? Just rest. Just rest. And you know, if you just do a hat a month, that is, just do what you can, right? Oh, Sapphire, even though I'm not starting anything new until 2023 whips are all done, you are very dedicated. What was your new start today as I just got in from work? Oh, it was this one. Did you see it? I just held, I'll show it again. So it was the green sock yarn, the red. This was the one it was up against. If anybody didn't see the vote. So this is red Christmas sock yarn. But the green won by a landslide. So this is the one I'm starting. Kind of looks like spring, even though winter is maybe finally going to arrive. We had a little bit of snow on the weekend, and then most of it's melted, but apparently they're talking about some wintry weather coming in the next few days. This to me, I don't know, and maybe it looks wintry because it's dark colors, but to me, it looks like spring. Green and brown, blue sky, I don't know, gardening socks or something. Um, oh, Diane, no, but you like the green. I know, I really like it too. I really, really like it. Oh, you would have picked that, Diane? There you go. Good stuff. Well, that's so fun. Well, you guys are all off to a fantastic start with all of your projects. You've got lots of great things on the needles. got lots of things almost finished, and some of you guys have actually finished some things. So that's exciting. Oh, Susanna, it's snowed in Calgary. Winter has arrived. I know. I have a feeling that we may be in for some wintry weather, which we should have gotten like 2 months ago. But anyways, looks like we may be getting it. Will be a good excuse to pull out hats, mitts, our sweaters, all our warm stuff. Oh, Nancy. Okay, Conversations is a Little Shawl by Margaret Craig. Okay. Okay. Conversation. Okay. I have not heard of that. Nice. Well, that'll be a great little project then. Good stuff. All right, you guys, this has been so much fun. I am so excited for this yarn. Cannot wait. Okay. I'm just gonna go in just a couple minutes here. I think the rest of my evening is going to play out, I'm gonna find something on Netflix. I feel like I need to find a series on Netflix that I can just sit and binge watch. Maybe a couple of or a couple of shows that I can binge watch, and then I can just sit and I can knit and watch episode after episode, because then I find I can sit and knit longer. If I don't have something to watch, then I knit a little and then I'm up and do a load of laundry and here and there and all over. But having something to binge watch, I feel like helps my knitting focus. So I have to take a look, and I'll have to just go into Netflix. I'm sure they'll have lots of great suggestions for me, and find something that I can watch and just sit down and start binging watching something tonight and cast on these socks. I think that's gonna be my first priority. All right, Carol. Happy knitting to you too. Yep, we're just in the last couple of minutes, so we will just wind up here in another minute or so. Oh my goodness, Susanna. Yep, and the complaints have already started. I know. And that's the thing, right? We've had the most oddest winter, and then now when winter does arrive, we're all gonna start complaining about it. I know, when really we've had um such warm weather. We have nothing to complain about at all. Liz, oh, Frog the unfinished socks. Possibly. I know I looked at a couple of them and I'm like, will I finish these? And then I'm like, yes, I will. One of them was a Christmas sock. There was Christmas sock. Sparkly. Oh my gosh. That's been on the needles for a long time. But I want to finish it. Oh no, you agree with Liz? Frog the sock. I can't. Now that I'm thinking about it, this my Christmas one. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe some of them. Maybe some of them I will, or not. I don't know. I'm not gonna frog them. I don't think I will. I don't think so. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. This is always such a fun way to kick off the week and kick off a whole brand new year. I've got new socks. Well, I will have socks on the needles tonight. I've got a brand new sweater, which is I'm loving so far. It is going to be a great knitting week. So I hope you guys all have a fantastic week as well. Get lots of progress done. Yeah, I think I'm just going to scratch that F word. We're just going to say, everybody get lots of progress done. Oh, Susie says, Lydia Poet is a good binge series to watch. Okay, Susie, I will see if I have that. If I've got access to that. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for voting. I cannot wait to cast this on. It's going to be so much fun to knit up. Have a great week. Get lots of okay, that F word just wants to pop out of my mouth. Get lots of progress. That's my word. That's my word. Get lots of progress done, you guys. And I will see you all next Monday with lots of progress done. Good night, everybody. Happy knitting.